I had 2 Caesarian sections in 2 years, and in 5 years, I had 4 pregnancies, 3 C-sections, and of course 1 miscarriage. Hello guys, and welcome to my channel. It's your girl, Dede, the mom, the boss. How are you guys doing? I hope you're doing amazing because I am doing great. So this is my first YouTube video for this channel. I'm very excited to be here, and because it's my first YouTube video for this channel, I would like to introduce myself to you, especially if you are seeing me for the first time. I am a 3-time C-section working mom. I had 4 pregnancies in 5 years with 3 C-sections and 1 miscarriage. So let me take that again. I had 4 pregnancies in 5 years, 3 C-sections, and 1 miscarriage. I am a working mom of 3, with my last C-section being 2 months ago. On that note, this channel is going to be all about mom talk, girl talk, and boss mom talk. Yes, creating a work-life balance being a mom. I'm going to be talking about jobs that stay-home moms can do, jobs that moms can do, trying to limit being overwhelmed as a mom, as a woman, living a decent and exemplary life as a mom for our kids, and just having hope for the future. Adding to that, this channel is also meant to create a community of like-minded people, women who are ready to empower each other without judgment. This is a judgment-free zone. We want to create a community of women that are free to air out their minds on how they feel, what they feel without being judged. I posted a video about my C-section journey on Instagram, and I had a lot of comments. It got a lot of traction. At this point, at this time when I'm filming this video, it has about 700,000 views, with people from all over the world reaching out to me and sharing their experiences, which I am very amazed. And I put on my Instagram tab as well for you guys, those of you who already follow me on Instagram, to ask me your questions about what you want to know about me. And most people, of course, were interested in my C-section journey. So the questions I'm going to answer today are going to be all about my C-section journey. And in subsequent videos, we're going to be talking about boss mom moves, how to be a strong woman even after going through challenges in life. Without further ado, let's jump right into answering the questions that some of you asked me on my Instagram. So the first question I have here is, can I give tips on producing 3 very gorgeous babies? Laughing. I think this question was actually from my sister-in-law. That was the first question that came, and when I saw it, I was really laughing hard. So okay, yeah. What I can say about having cute babies is cute couple vibes, right? I'm cute, my husband is cute, so that amounts to cute babies. I think it's just God, genes, cute couple, and whatnot. I don't know, but I think that's what it is. The next question I had was, how do you share your faith with your kids as young as they are? How do I share my faith? Okay, really how I do this is, I wouldn't say there's an exact formula that's going to work for everybody, but for me and my household, we serve God, we are Christians, right? We are Christians, and I try my best to instill the Christian life into my kids. I try my best to reinforce that every single day, in every act that they do. Meaning, just for example, it's very important that when you hurt somebody, you acknowledge that you hurt the person, and just a simple sorry is going to solve so many situations from escalating, even at school. I try to teach my kids starting that at home. I am a Christian. I don't know who you are, if you're a Christian or not, but personally, I am a staunch Christian, and I believe in the values of God and the values from the Bible. So I try to teach my kids on how to be very respectful. I try to instill that in them from just as young as they are, from being here with me. Meaning, if Daniela comes to me complaining that Jaden hurt her, I'm making sure that Jaden says sorry from hurting her. And if I find out the reverse is true, I make sure that you apologize as well. I'm very big on apologizing and respect, because it starts from there. If you respect people, you will not want to hurt them. If you love people, love is a very essential word. I tell my daughter every day. So this is just a quick example. Yesterday, my daughter came back home. She was very excited about something she did at school. And what was that? It was Texan Day. I live in Texas. It was Texan Day, and she wore a hat to school. You know how they have to dress like cowboy? That is kind of a representation for Texans. And I've always told her about gifting people things that you don't need anymore, things that don't fit you anymore, things that you might love, but somebody else really loves them more than you do. You know what I mean? Somebody is so interested in them. I tell them it is worldly things, especially physical things. I told her, it's okay. You have so many toys in this house. You have so many things. You have so many clothes. You can gift them. If you see someone who likes them, it's okay to gift them. You have a lot or many others that you can wear. So she came back so excited, telling me, that's what I did today at school. I was like, what did you do? I gifted my friend my hat. Remember the hat, because she has big hair, and the hat wasn't really fitting well. So she went to school and she said her friend tried it on and it fitted so well on her hair and her head, and the friend really liked it and requested for it, and she gave it to her. And she was asking me, Mommy, are you proud of me? It was so funny. And I was like, I'm so proud of you. That's good. I like the fact that she's acknowledging that she did not need the hat anymore. She told me, Mommy, you know, my hair was so big in the morning and I noticed that it wasn't fitting, it kept falling off, but it fit her and I think it was okay to give her. I said, that's fine. Giving your friends, being open and nice and kind to people is very important to me, and that will also save you a lot from a lot of things. So that is how I instill in my kids my values and my faith. So when somebody asks that, what has been the most rewarding part of being a mother so far? What has been the most rewarding part? I would say having kids, just like the example I gave you guys, having kids that learn from the things that you have instilled in them. When I instill values in my kids and they are able to learn and act on them, I feel very fulfilled. I feel very happy. I feel like I'm able to impact lives. And I'm not just impacting lives, I'm impacting kids that God has handed over to me and made me a soul breadwinner, you know, for them. So it makes me really happy, and it makes me very excited when my kids come to me telling me I did something that you've always asked me to do and you've always wanted me to do, and they have this question, Mommy, are you proud of me? And I'm like, I'm always proud of you. I'm always proud of you, and when you do that, I'm even more proud of you. So I feel like that is the most rewarding part of being a mother for me. There's so many other rewards, but just the fact that I'm able to guide people in the right direction, especially little human beings like that, oh my God, I feel so blessed and overwhelmed with joy that is part of my life, and it brings me so much joy. Somebody asked, how do you balance being a mother and other aspects of your life like work, hobbies, etc.? So sincerely, I would say it's not easy. I will not lie to you guys, it's not easy. When my kids are not with me, I usually try to do some of the things that I love to do, right? Sometimes even when they are with me, I try, but it's not as effective or as efficient. So with having kids, I've had to let go of some things. I would not lie. In as much as being organized helps me get things done, but sometimes it's not always as planned. No matter how much planning you do, I know people say you have to plan, no matter how much planning you do, kids' activities and kids' concerns are not planned. Okay, so when it happens, sometimes it jeopardizes the whole plan, and it's okay. So I just take one day at a time. So I feel like that's how I handle it. I take one day at a time. If we have a trip planned, we try to drop off the kids with our parent-in-laws, with my parent-in-laws, or let me say their grandparents, and they are able to watch them, and we're able to do the things we like. For work, we just plan around it. My husband and I, we communicate a lot. It's a big thing around here, communication. With communication, my husband is able to handle some things, like take them out like now, for me to film videos so that it's not going to be noisy for you guys and you cannot hear. So little things like that. Organization is one, taking one day at a time is another, and of course, communication with your partner is essential. What is your biggest fear as a mother? My biggest fear as a mother is not waking up one day to not having my baby around me. Recently, it's sad, but recently on the internet, I've been seeing so many people losing their babies. So many people have lost their kids from SID, sudden infant death syndrome, for me who was a newborn, and other things. Other people have lost young kids, drowning in a pool. I think I've been surrounded, or maybe because I'm a mom, but I feel like a mom of this age group, I've been probably paying too much attention to that, but I've been seeing so many people losing their kids, and I think my biggest fear is not waking up one day to not having any one of my babies, or dying and not being able to be there for my babies. If I die now, I can't take care of my babies. I feel like that's one of my biggest fears. What is going to happen to them? They're very young. I'm still trying to make them understand what life is all about. And if that happens, I don't know. I just don't know. I don't know. But yeah, I think that's my biggest fear. Those are my biggest fears being a mom, as a mom. What's one thing you wish you had known before becoming a mother? One thing I wish I had known was that motherhood is not the same for everybody. Some people it's easier, some people it's more difficult. Some, no two things are the same, no two kids are the same. No two scenarios are the same. Yeah, I feel like that is one thing that I've learned sincerely from my heart. That about being a mother, you cannot compare how Stacy is bringing up her baby or her child to you, and no two kids are the same, okay? And one big thing is following my mother instincts. Nobody told me about following my mother instincts. I have learned that the hard way, and I say it every day. Follow your mother instincts. I have learned it the hard way. No matter who is thinking that you're crazy, you're going crazy, your mother instincts is a plus. You must follow your mother instincts. If your husband thinks you're crazy, if your partner thinks you're going crazy by thinking about what you're thinking, about what's going on with your child, let them think about you as crazy, but follow your instincts. It's going to save you a ton. What was your birth experience like? Somebody asked. Okay, I already posted a video on Instagram about my third Caesarian section and a quick Caesarian section story. So I'm going to post a story time about my whole birth experience, but overall, it wasn't easy. I will not say it's easy. It was easy. It wasn't easy at all, okay? So it's all Caesarian sections, like I said in the intro of this video. So yeah, that was my experience. Somebody asked me, was there ever a time when you did not want Caesarian section for any one of your babies? All right, give me 1 second, the baby is crying, let me get her. So the question was there ever a time you did not want Caesarian section for any one of your babies? All right, so my first Caesarian section was not my first option, of course. My first Caesarian section had to be a natural painless delivery, right? I definitely wanted an epidural delivery. But then life has the way it's lifing, right? Life does the things that it does to you because, of course, you do not control what life has for you. So unfortunately, I was contracting, I was not dilating, and then even with the contractions, my baby's heart rate was dropping. So So the doctors told me it wasn't safe to continue because the baby was in distress and it could lead to a stillbirth. So I had to go in for a Caesarean section. For my second Caesarean section, my two babies, Daniela and Jaden. Jaden is the second. He was they are 14 months apart, and so because they are not up to 18 months apart or 2 years apart, I automatically had to have another Caesarian section. That was not an option, that was almost like a mandate. So yeah, they are 14 months apart. That's 1 year, 2 months apart. So yeah, that's why I had to have another Caesarian section. And then 4 years down the line, I had my cute 2-month-old here. I had my cute baby here, and I really wanted the VBAC, which is a vaginal delivery again, but my doctor was against it and said if you've already had 2 cesarean sections, she would not encourage you to have a vaginal delivery due to the risk of uterine rupture. So I just told myself, you know what? I would not. I know some people advise go to another doctor, get another opinion and stuff like that. My husband and I didn't want to go through that stress, so we just stayed and just decided to go through it, which wasn't, again, easy, because after the third cesarean section, it was not easy for me. I will not lie, the recovery has been very hectic. So let me do the last but not the least question. What has been the most challenging part of motherhood so far? What has been the most challenging part of motherhood so far? What is that? Giving instructions and having kids not ever tell you no. Because I feel like when my kids tell me no, I feel so furious. I'm angry. I'm like, why are you telling me no? I'm telling you what to do. I'm your mama. I expect you to just listen, but that's not how life works. I just don't expect my kids to tell me sorry, to tell me no. I want them to listen and do exactly as I say. Yes. So anyway, yeah, that's about it. But I feel like it's challenging sometimes to give some instructions or to teach. Let me not say instructions. Pretty much teach your kids the life values, and then you're just expecting that they will grasp everything, but they really don't, and you feel bad about it. And you feel like, oh my God, am I failing as a mom? I did not paying attention. But it's normal for kids to say no. It's very normal. And you just have to let them understand the importance of what you're asking them to do as young as they are. So yeah, like I said, that was the last question. If you have other questions for me, please let me know or put them down in the comment section. If you have any answers to some of these questions, please let me know. I can't wait to create more content for this channel so you guys can see what this channel has in store for you, and I can't wait to build an amazing community of strong, like-minded women who are in a judge-free zone. So guys, I really do appreciate you watching. Thank you so very much. Thanks for tuning in. I really do appreciate you. I do not take it for granted. And thanks for giving me your time. See you in our next video. Bye.